Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to our sports show from the independent scene to the main event of WrestleMania as we get ready for TNA Genesis tomorrow on pay-per-view, also on premium live event. We're going to go ahead and look at the best of Genesis. So this is over the 9 shows from 2005 through 2013 and then 2021. This is not including the Impact specials from 2014, 17, and 18. So, of those 9 shows that were pay-per-views, 77 matches, 70 men, 7 women, 25 title matches, 6 world titles, 8 X Division titles, 6 tag titles, 1 television title, and 4 knockout titles. So we're going to run down the 25 best matches of TNA Genesis history as we get ready for the Genesis 2025 edition preview. Coming shortly tonight. Beyond that, tomorrow night is Hammerstein Ballroom for GCW and then TNA Genesis. So those reviews will be up more than likely on Monday. So give me a chance to watch them tomorrow evening and then also finish them up on Monday morning. Alright, number 1 on here is going to number 25, or how you want to look at it. Comes from January 13th, 2013. TNA Genesis. Number 1 contender for the TNA World Heavyweight title, Christopher Daniels versus James Storm. Christopher Daniels, OCD, getting the victory in a 3-star match. Guess we're going to reverse the order on these here and go with number 24 is going to be TNA Genesis 2011. And that is going to be for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship champion Jeff Hardy, taking on Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson winning the TNA World Heavyweight title that night in a 3-star match. Next up comes from 2021, January 9th. Super X Cup semifinal match. We had Blake Christian taking on Crazy Steve. Blake Christian getting the victory there, also in a 3-star match. Also from Genesis Impact Wrestling Genesis 2021, the first round of the Super X Cup, Blake Christian taking on KC Navarro. Blake Christian getting that victory as well in a 3-star match. Number 21, also from Genesis 2021, January 9th, Super X Cup first round, Ace Austin taking on Suicide. Ace Austin getting the victory there in a 3-star match. Number 19 goes back to 2011, January 9th, 2011. We had Bully Ray taking on Devon, Team 3D versus each other. Bully Ray wins it by disqualification in a 3-star match. Number 18, we go back to 2010, January 17th, TNA Genesis. Desmond Wolfe, formerly known as Nigel McGuinness, taking on D'Angelo Dinero. Desmond Wolfe getting the victory there in a 3-star match. Number 17, from 2007, November 11th, we had Samoa Joe taking on Robert Roode. Joe getting the victory there in a 3-star match. Number 16 comes from 2011, January 9th. TNA X Division Championship on the line. Champion Jay Lethal taking on Kazarian, currently known as Frankie Kazarian. Kazarian winning the X title there, 3.25-star match. Number 15, also for the TNA X Division Championship. 2007, November 11th, Jay Lethal versus Sanjay Dutt. In this one here, Jay Lethal was able to retain his title. 3.25-star match. Number 14 comes from Genesis 2016, November 19th. TNA X Division title on the line. Champion Christopher Daniels, the Fallen Angel, taking on Chris Sabin. Christopher Daniels getting the victory there in a 3.5-star match. Number 13 comes from 2021 Super X Cup Finals. Blake Christian taking on Ace Austin. Ace Austin getting the victory there in a 3.5-star match. Number 12 comes from 2007 Genesis, November 11th. Just a tag team match. Team 3D, Brother Devon, Brother Ray, taking on the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. The Motor City Machine Guns getting the victory there in a 3.5-star match. Number 11 comes from 2005, November 13th. TNA X Division champion on the line. Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles, taking on the King of the Canadian Destroyer, P.D. Williams. The phenomenal AJ Styles getting the victory there in a 3 3/4 star match. Number 10 comes from 2011 TNA World Tag Titles on the line. Champion, the Motor City Machine Guns, taking on new champions, the Beer Monday. James Storm, Robert Roode, winning the tag titles there in the 2011 edition of TNA Genesis in a 3 3/4 star match. From 2006 to November 19th, we had the phenomenal AJ Styles taking on Captain Charisma, Christian Cage. Christian in that match in a 3 3/4 star match. Number 8, the 2005 November 13th edition of TNA Genesis, an 8-man tag elimination match. We had Alex Shelley, Christopher Daniels, Roddy Strong, Samoa Joe taking on Austin Aries, Chris Sabin, Matt Bentley, and Sanjay Dutt. The winning team was Christopher Daniels, Roderick Strong, Samoa Joe, and Alex Shelley. 3 3/4 star match. Number 7 comes from 2009 TNA X Division title on the line. We had Chris Sabin versus Alex Shelley, the Machine Guns versus one another in a 4-star match, with Alex Shelley winning the TNA X Division Championship. In number 6 comes from 2007, we had a number 1 contender Fight for the Right tournament final ladder match. So this was the Fight for the Right tournament of 2007. It was a ladder match finale. We had Frankie Kazarian taking on Christian Cage. Frankie Kazarian Kaz won it in a 4-star match. Number 5, 2013 TNA World Heavyweight title on the line in a triple threat match. Champion Jeff Hardy taking on Austin Aries, A-Double, and Bobby Roode, and Jeff Hardy retaining this title. 2010, the TNA World Heavyweight title on the line, number 4 on the list, with the phenomenal AJ Styles taking on the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. AJ Styles winning that match in a 4-star match. Number 3, 2005 Genesis 6-man tag, America's Most Wanted, James Storm, Chris Harris, and Jeff Jarrett taking on Team 3D, Brother Ray, Brother Devon, and Rhino. And the team of Rhino and 3D getting the victory. I give that 4 stars. Number 2 on the list comes from 2016. Number 1 on the list comes from 2009. Both of them involve the Olympic gold medalist. In 2016, November 19th, Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe. Kurt Angle winning the match in 4 1/4. And then number 1 comes from 2009, January 11th. No disqualification match. Kurt Angle versus Jeff Jarrett. Kurt Angle getting the victory on that one. I gave it 4 1/2. They should have made that match for the custody of Karen, because Karen Jarrett, if you all remember, it was Karen Angle. She was married to Kurt Angle. They get divorced. She hooked up with Jeff Jarrett. When wrestling becomes reality. But that is the best of TNA Genesis, ahead of the TNA Genesis preview and the TNA Genesis taking place on Thriller TV, on pay-per-view, and on TNA Plus, with the World Champion subscription is $219.99 a year for everything TNA. I buy the normal package, which is $9.99. Pay for these big pay-per-views separately, so hopefully they only have 4 or 5 this year. But that's how I'll be enjoying it there on Thriller TV, part of that. So can't wait for the preview and the review. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, from the independent scene to the main event of WrestleMania, right here on Robert Sports Show. As always, don't just have a great day, have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.